Hello, welcome to a bit of an off review. I'm putting bootleg in the title, but I'm not exactly sure that these are in fact bootlegs because some of them do seem quite old and they're supposed to be old, something like almost 10 years old. And so I'm guessing these are either bootlegs or Minimates that have been in a warehouse somewhere that that's not been looked after, and therefore the plastic's gone a bit off. None of these have accessories, and I can tell you right now, from my memory, the quality isn't too far off from some Minimates I had in the past. I did have one set of Punisher Minimates based on the Warzone movie, and they weren't great, but I saw these. Each pack was only 55 Hong Kong dollars, and you get a lot of Minimates in here. Now, there are some repeats. There were about 4 or 5 of these in a basket outside the shop, and there's a foot there from Philosopher. And yeah, each bag has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 55 Hong Kong dollars for 15 Minimate figures. And out of all the bags, not all of them had all the characters. I would have just picked one bag up if it had all of the characters that were there, but no. The 2 bags that I pick up have different characters in them. Lots of repeats, but some characters are different, which is the important thing. All of them had repeating characters, and even in the individual bags there are repeated characters. So I'm going to open all of these up. All of them are in little plastic baggies. I've already opened some of them, you can see here, this one's already loose. But I'm going to open the rest of them up and separate them into their own movies and, well, go through them. So we're going to start with Lord of the Rings, and we have 4 columns here. We have 2 standard Frodos we'll look at them momentarily, and 2, I guess, supposed to be invisible Frodos. And all of these golems are the same except for that one who has a different head, and also the rest of his body is quite a bit filthy. I'll probably get an eraser or rubber to rub him down a little bit. But apart from the head, the expression anyway, the rest of the body is completely identical. And just like Lego, Minimates don't have a nose. And if you don't know what Minimates are, just for a quick comparison, here is a Lego figure. You can see they're a little bit bigger. And I always intend to get one of these Minimates or Kubricks, but I think Minimates are a bit better because they have more articulation, to get myself a Minimate Hulk, because they do have those, and they don't have a Minimates Doomsday, so I'm gonna have to make that myself with a bit of clay and stuff. But I think that's a scale that feels more natural. The big Lego figs are always something I don't like too much because they got hardly any articulation on them, so I would prefer a Minimate Hulk to accompany the Lego stuff. But anyway, so yeah, these are the Minimates, and if you're curious on articulation, they have a ball jointed neck, and I think they do pop off quite easily for the most part. Well, not this one, this one's not popping up too much. But ball joint neck, arms are on a little ball joint as well with a little swivel, and a single elbow joint and a rotating hand joint. You see they have a little peg there. They can't hold Lego pieces because the hole's a bit too small, but they can still hold a lot of stuff. Again, I'll probably alter that figure to make them hold Lego stuff. The inside joint here is on a rotating joint, which is good. You can always take this piece off, which is these accessory clothing pieces, usually made out of rubbery plastic. And you see here the leg has a single joint here, and the upper leg is on a ball joint, so it has a bit more articulation, and the feet are on a rotating peg joint. So, and just like Lego, these are highly customizable. You can just swap pieces around, etc, etc. So, and all of these golems are, say, 2004, and yeah, they're painted all the way around, and the ink has gone a little bit off on this golem. I'm going to put them back. In fact, the paint's gone off on this golem quite a bit all over. A lot of those of you who are unaware, I see this sometimes as well. If you have black ink and you sort of wet it and make the ink dissolve a little bit, you tend to see purple coming out of it. I've seen purple coming out of a lot of different inks. I don't know why that is. Not all of them, but sometimes they do. So this one's got like purple and stuff. Maybe it's just the light shining on it. It's not actually purple, but who knows. But yeah, these guys are printed on the feet, the legs, the clothing, all the way around the head, 360 around the head. So I'm not quite sure these are bootleg, and yet they were sold in a bootleg fashion. So and I'm pretty sure that these things would have originally come with accessories if these are the real ones, and they don't have any accessories. So here's a good look at the back. Yeah, a lot of the column slashes there, pretty nasty stuff. This column's in perfect condition, kept in perfect condition, no ink going off. I think this one has a little bit of head ink going off as well, but the body is in perfect condition. And yes, while this one's a bit dirty, the paint and print and stuff is still decent, and all of them have decent articulation, decent joints, and not too loose, not too tight. Next up photo here actually has the 2004 and trademark stuff actually molded in to the plastic right there, so it's not hiding anything. And I'm gonna try and pop his head off so I can remove the cape. And no back print or anything on both of these, but also have a rubbery sort of waist pack thing going on. Now when they do have these things going on, it does make the joints slightly looser than I'd like them to be, because there's something in between the joint making less of it connected to each other. So that's something. And yeah, not too much to say about him really. Looks okay. Both of them move okay, and he does look a bit weird though. His lips a bit too thick. He's got like Sylvester Stallone lips. So yeah, that's a bad Stallone impression. So that and we have the invisible version, and both of them are quite sticky. This one especially, you can see the head's actually gone orange, full orange. Yellow. It's nasty. I forget what kind of liquid I can use to remove the stickiness. So could you tell me in the comments below? Forget this. I'll probably just Google and find out as well. But yeah, I can't exactly remember what it is. And he's got the exact same print, exact same mold as the other one. Just well, the print is just a black outline and white, and the other colors are gone. But yeah, this guy's really sticky. And this one is not too bad, but it's still pretty sticky. For X-Men we have Wolverine and 2 Professor X's. And Wolverine actually has boots, so if you want to remove those boots you gotta take the actual foot off and then unpeg it. But they can come off. His Wolverine boots can come off. And these have a 2003 print on them. And they don't have any holes in the bottom of the feet, so I guess that's a 2004 thing. If I move this, you see he's got I guess that's a Logan-ish face, maybe. I'll put the mask back on, and yeah, the head feels a bit dirty. I think some of the ink's like just rubbed off onto it, and you see that the eye paint's also kind of rubbed off as well. He's got his claws permanently extended because these are all made out of softish plastic, so they're a bit warped. And if these are from 2003, to be fair, it survived quite well in bad conditions. And you can see the clothing is actually printed all the way around the figure, all on the sides as well. That's pretty cool. With the you also have the clothing painted on the arms. That's nice. But Wolverine in the back there, and Professor X is going to move that mask, and he looks annoyed. I'm thinking too much again. Why am I standing? Where's my wheelchair? And this cerebral mask looks a bit weird. Yes, it's kind of supposed to look like that, but I guess I'm just used to the movie Cerebral looking a little bit less silly. And he's got a suit thing going on, and yep, Professor X. Both of these have survived very well. Nothing really wrong with them, to be honest. So they're pretty good. Then we have 2 really classic Spider-Man. I like the look of these a lot. These look very nice, very simple but effective, and they are printed on the side of the arms. Even on the little joint there, it's painted. That's kind of cool. And again, both of them are done quite well. Very nice, very simple. This one's got a bit of a bad plastic cut on the back. This one's better, so I'll probably keep the better one. And you can see this 2003 Marvel, and the logo's printed on the back. So all in all, a pretty neat figure. With Spider-Man, we also have Venom here. 3 of them have survived pretty well. That one's gone all weird and grey and stuff. Again, it's kind of sticky. So, who knows? But all of these have print going around the side, around the back. Again, very simple design, very basic, but you look at that and you know that's Venom. Again, 2003 print on the back, so they don't have any holes in the feet, but apart from that one, all of them move pretty well. That one's a bit too sticky, so I'm like, ugh. But yeah, all of them are in pretty good condition. Next up, to follow with Spider-Man, we got 4 Daredevils in his classic uniform, and 2 of them are quite interesting because 2 of them are the battle damage version, which is kind of cool. Now, the normal versions don't have anything around the back really, apart from the logos and stuff, but the black lining on the suit does continue, so they were not lazy with that at all. That's pretty nice little attention to, you know, simplified details. And if I remove the mask from the head, this one's a bit stuck. You see the face is printed there. He's got like white pupil to signify that he's, well, blind. And if you look at the back on this guy, you see the paint is pretty consistent, and you got more battle damage on the back, and that's pretty cool. So by the way, these masks and hands, by the way, are made out of white plastic with paint on top. And if I just get the normal Daredevil and remove the mask, you can see he also has white pupils underneath, and the masks are very soft rubbery plastic. And then we have 4 silver servers. Now all of these are painted silver. The plastic itself isn't silver, sort of like a grey color. In fact, the torso is made out of a red plastic. That's kind of weird. And yeah, he also has details on the back, pretty nice details, again, overall, pretty nice. And I don't really get what this is. On the head there, he's got this white line that goes all the way to the back with a little circle there. I thought that was like a paint defect or something, but no, all of them have it. So that's kind of weird. But yeah, all of them still feel very good in the hand. And then what I think is Ghost Rider. He's pretty good because we're finally moving into figures with more bits on them. He's got the fire. It's made out of a little softish rubber. If I remove that head, if I can't get a good grip on it because well, there's armor's in the way. Come on, there we go. Come off. There we go. And yeah, he doesn't have too much detail on him. And his body is printed. Got these nice little chain effects on the arms and little lines on the legs. So that's kind of cool. And this armor piece is also soft and rubbery, so I'm going to put that back on. Is this Ghost Rider? I think it is. I think this is one of his alternate looks. I think I'm wrong as well. This head is really tight. I'm going to put that fire back on this head, which doesn't match too well either because the fire actually is bumping with the armor. And yeah, 2003 as well. Did all of these Marvel ones come from 2003? Yeah, And the last Marvel ones here, I recognize him, but I can't remember his name. So, excuse me, but since I can't easily get a Hulk Minimate in Hong Kong, I'm just going to convert him and say he's Hulk. Paint his legs purple or something. And yeah, softish cape, 2000 and... This was actually 2004. It's got a little belt buckle thing, got bits on the hands, attachments, so and this whole hairpiece. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm probably going to maybe use that hairpiece for a Doomsday figure and just paint that grey or something, but that's pretty nice. I just can't remember who he is. Title of the video did say DC as well, so here's our Batman figure, who has an incorrect arm. I believe this is also a right arm, so he kind of, oops, that came off. Clicks when I try to rotate his arms. That's really annoying. Yeah, it's Aircraft Batman. I actually remember seeing this. I remember the aircraft toy that this supposedly comes with. So we'll move that helmet, and yep, typical Bruce Wayne head. I recognize that. I also recognize that from like a really nice Minimates animation that I saw online a long time ago. So come off. Yeah, if you take that off, you can see underneath you still have the Bat logo, which is cool. So you can remove all these armor bits and you have a sort of kind of simple Batman figure, which can be kind of cool. Does this cape come off? Yep, this cape comes off, but there's nothing for it to go onto, so oh well. So yeah, and the leg again is printed all the way around. I think this arm's a bit loose. Printed all the way around the legs. Well, the outside anyway, not the inside. So that's really cool. The pattern does not get disconnected or damaged. That's really cool. So yeah, and without the aircraft helmet going on, he does still look like a just a heavy armored Batman. Just put his head back on, like so. So it's pretty cool. Glass piece is transparent, but I guess because it's made out of hard plastic, it's not degraded or anything. Batman, you go there. And finally, the last figure is the animated Justice League Joker. At least I think that's the Justice League Joker. Their face reminds me of that particular version. His hair, unfortunately, is very loose now, and it's actually made out of a purple plastic. It just wants to fall off. For some reason, they didn't just paint his suit on, they actually molded him a piece, which... cool, I guess, but I don't know why. They probably did it for the flaps on the back, but okay, whatever. You can see here the way this is done is well, that head came off way easier than I was expecting. For them to put these jacket pieces on, it's got a little hole there, which it's not too noticeable at all when the arms are covering it. Put them there. It's yeah, Mark Hamill Joker from the animated series. Pretty cool. Both the Batman figures say 2004, and they do have the holes at the bottom of the feet. So yeah, after looking at all these, I'm convinced that these are the real deal, just really old stuff. I mean, these are older than 10 years, 2016, so 2003, 2004, so these are either 13 or 14 years old. Probably stuck in a warehouse somewhere. A bunch of leftovers, or were these defect stuff that didn't get sold? Who knows? Because they don't have any accessories. I wonder where the accessories went. Probably in a bin somewhere. Still, for the most part, these figures have survived quite well, apart from the 2 sticky transparent photos, a Venom that's just gone a little bit iffy. The rest of them have survived pretty well. Almost in perfect condition. Now, I'm personally only going to keep some of these, and the rest of them I'll put on eBay or something. But yeah, I guess if you're looking for, well, I guess they're sold out now in Shamshui Po. But that's the thing with Shamshui Po. If you're in Hong Kong, and either on holiday or you're always around Hong Kong, just check out Shamshui Po Fuk Wing Street. You never know what you might come up with. This time I found this. Previously I found official Lego Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone sets, almost in brand new condition. I mean, they were built, the bags are gone, but they're put into little baggies back into the box, and they're pretty much brand new. I reviewed those, including the Jurassic Park 3 set. Sold them off, which is pretty cool, for a nice little profit as well. So yeah, check that street out. You never know what treasures you might find, and sometimes for dirt cheap as well. Like I said, 15 of these were 55 Hong Kong dollars each. Were 55 Hong Kong dollars for 15, and that's very, very cheap. So if you like what you see here and you're around Hong Kong, definitely check it out. Obviously, if you're in other countries, most likely you have thrift stores or car boot sales and stuff, but don't think you get them quite cheap as this. So I'm gonna check out the value of these on eBay afterwards and see. It's definitely a good deal, but I just want to know how good of a deal I got here. Pretty fun figures. I'll soon have a Doomsday. I say that probably a year later. I'll make myself a custom Doomsday Minimate and my custom Hulk Minimate. But aside from that, yeah. Seriously, I keep telling Frodo to rub the lotion on his skin. How many times do I have to give him the hose? Ugh. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, consider clicking the like button, subscribe button, and leaving a comment below, or sharing this video to other people who like DC, Marvel, Lord of the Rings, or Minimates, or toys in general. I appreciate that a lot. You can also check out my other video reviews on toys, hopefully with adblock turned off. I appreciate that too. And check out my Patreon if you like to support this channel to do more stuff more often for you guys. As always, you don't have to do any of that. Take care, have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now. Bye.